I think we now are at the time. I think we can throw it up to some Q&A from the audience. So if we have mic runners, there's one there. So put up your hands. Yes, we have one right. Oh, okay, we'll do you next, over there.
Hi. Every life has a pivotal moment or several pivotal moments. For you personally or professionally, what was your pivotal moment where you could have gone this way, but you went that way?
If you're referring to acting, there were times, I came to LA finally and did very well in LA, and then all of a sudden, a drop. I had 3 kids by now, and a home barely making it. And for 2 years there, it takes you at least 6 months to realize you're going into the dumper. So call it a year and a half. Well, then it's another half year in the good year before you realize things are getting better. So before Mary Tyler Moore, there was a hiatus. And I would worry. And I'd look through the want ads. I'd get the LA Times want ads. And stay up late Saturday night looking for the jobs that I just might qualify for. I was already too old. I was 40 or 41. Too old for most, uneducated for the rest. And there was nothing there that would change my destiny in terms of income. So we had to sweat it out. And the next year turned into I had 2 bad years, and the next year was my best year. But I had been singed by the experience. I realized it could happen again. My agent said that he didn't understand it, that other actors of his, he'd go in and they'd say, now get him out of here. But in my case, every time he mentioned my name, he said, oh, wonderful, wonderful. Yeah, well. But they didn't hire me. So he couldn't figure it out. So after that good year, I then got the opportunity of Mary. So I had both the singeing experience to be on my guard, and not be craven when I went in to get the job. And that's important. To want it too much. I've been there and done that a number of times, and it works against you. One of the funniest instances in that period was we had moved to a bigger house because of 3 kids, and the jobs fell away. And finally, the day came. I had been to see Paul Mazursky and Larry Tucker for Alice B. Toklas. They wanted me to play Peter Sellers, or they were thinking of me for Peter Sellers' brothers. And I saw them once. It was okay, it wasn't great. Came back again, and Mazursky's such a sourpuss, you'll never expect to gladden his heart. And the second time was worse. Then finally, the third time, they had the director there, Hy Averbeck, I think it was. And it felt dreadful. And I left there thinking, no way. Finally, the day came, we had moved, and I had gotten a promise from my agent to get the final $10,000 to put down. It was the last day I could do it, and he stalled me until the last day. So I'm driving down Sunset Boulevard to get that $10,000, and I look at the outside elevator building on Sunset. It's about a 3-story building. I look and I say, oh, there's a movie company. It looks like Woody Allen and Albert Paulson. And as I cleared it, I finally realized it was Peter Sellers and Herb Edelman in tennis shorts. And Herb Edelman was playing the role that I would have played. And I said, how ironic. I'm going to get the $10,000, and if I had been walking out of that building, as I should have been, I wouldn't have had to make the trip for the $10,000. So it got me here, but we muddled through, we stuck through, and I'm only good for acting. That's all I'm good for. So there's no sense looking at LA Times ads, one ads, it's acting is life.
And I think with that, we are now actually out of time. So please, everyone, join me in thanking.
Is somebody taking this room?
I think they must be.
Huh? Well, we didn't get this guy here.
You want to get him?